Sugar is a ubiquitous ingredient in the food we eat. It is added to almost everything, from cereal and bread to ketchup and salad dressings. In fact, the average American consumes around 17 teaspoons of sugar a day, which is more than double the recommended limit set by the American Heart Association. While most of us know that sugar is not great for our health, few are aware of just how detrimental it can be to our bodies. In this video, we will explore why sugar is bad for our health and why it can be just as harmful as alcohol. Sugar can have a profound effect on the brain. When we consume sugar, it triggers the release of dopamine, a neurotransmitter associated with pleasure and reward. This dopamine release creates a feeling of euphoria, which can lead to a sugar addiction. Just like alcohol, sugar can be addictive, and the more we consume, the more we crave. Sugar addiction has been linked to a variety of health problems, including depression, anxiety, and even schizophrenia. A study published in the British Journal of Psychiatry found that people who consumed high amounts of sugar were more likely to develop mental health problems than those who consumed low amounts. The liver plays a crucial role in metabolizing sugar. When we consume sugar, the liver converts it into glucose, which is used by the body for energy. However, when we consume too much sugar, the liver becomes overwhelmed and cannot process it all. The excess sugar is then converted into fat and stored in the liver, which can lead to non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. Non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, NAFLD, is a condition in which excess fat accumulates in the liver. It is estimated that up to 25% of adults in the United States have NAFLD, and it is one of the leading causes of liver failure. Consuming too much sugar can also have a negative impact on the heart. A study published in JAMA Internal Medicine found that people who consumed 17% to 21% of their daily calories from added sugar had a 38% higher risk of dying from cardiovascular disease than those who consumed 8% of their daily calories from added sugar. One reason why sugar is bad for the heart is that it can increase the levels of triglycerides in the blood. When we consume excess sugar, our liver converts it into triglycerides and releases it into our bloodstream. Triglycerides are a type of fat that our body uses for energy. However, when we consume more sugar than our body needs, our liver produces more triglycerides than we need for energy. These excess triglycerides can then build up in our arteries, leading to a condition known as atherosclerosis. Atherosclerosis is a condition in which plaque builds up inside the arteries, narrowing the passageway for blood flow. As a result, the heart has to work harder to pump blood through the narrowed arteries, which can lead to high blood pressure and other heart-related problems. High levels of triglycerides in the blood are also associated with an increased risk of developing metabolic syndrome, which is a cluster of conditions that increase the risk of heart disease, stroke, and diabetes. To prevent high levels of triglycerides in the blood, it is important to limit our intake of sugary foods and drinks. We should also consume a diet that is high in healthy fats, such as those found in nuts, seeds, and fatty fish, and low in saturated and trans fats. Regular exercise and maintaining a healthy weight can also help to reduce the risk of developing high levels of triglycerides in the blood and heart disease. Sugar can also weaken the immune system. Consuming too much sugar can lead to chronic inflammation, which can suppress the immune system and make us more susceptible to infections and diseases. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that consuming 100 grams of sugar, equivalent to about 8 tablespoons, can reduce the ability of white blood cells to fight off infection by 40%. This is because sugar can interfere with the ability of white blood cells to engulf and destroy bacteria and viruses. Consuming too much sugar can also have a negative impact on the skin. Sugar can cause a process called glycation, in which sugar molecules bind to collagen and elastin fibers, making them stiff and inflexible. This can lead to premature aging and wrinkles. Sugar can also cause inflammation in the skin, which can exacerbate skin conditions such as acne and eczema. Inflammation is the body's natural response to injury or infection. However, chronic inflammation can be harmful to the body and can contribute to a number of health conditions, including skin problems. When we consume sugar, it can cause our blood sugar levels to spike. This spike in blood sugar can lead to the production of advanced glycation end products, AGEs, which are compounds that contribute to inflammation in the body. In addition, consuming excess sugar can also cause hormonal imbalances in the body. When our hormones are out of balance, it can cause an overproduction of sebum, which is the oily substance that our skin produces. This excess sebum can clog our pores and lead to the development of acne. Furthermore, consuming too much sugar can also lead to oxidative stress in the body, which can damage cells and tissues. This damage can exacerbate skin conditions such as eczema, psoriasis, and rosacea. To reduce the risk of inflammation in the skin caused by sugar, it is important to limit our intake of sugary foods and drinks. Instead, we should consume a diet that is rich in whole foods, such as fruits, vegetables, and whole grains, which are high in antioxidants that can help to reduce inflammation in the body. Drinking plenty of water and getting enough sleep can also help to keep our skin healthy and reduce the risk of inflammation. Perhaps the most well-known negative effect of sugar is its impact on weight gain. When we consume too much sugar, the body converts it into fat, which is stored in the body. This can lead to weight gain and obesity, which can increase the risk of a variety of health problems, including diabetes, heart disease, and certain types of cancer. One study published in the New England Journal of Medicine found that sugary drinks were the single largest contributor to weight gain in both children and adults. In addition to causing weight gain, consuming too much sugar can also lead to insulin resistance. Insulin resistance is a condition in which the body is no longer able to use insulin effectively, which can lead to high blood sugar levels and eventually type 2 diabetes. Lastly, consuming too much sugar can have a negative impact on dental health. When we consume sugar, the bacteria in our mouths feed on it and produce acid. This acid can erode the enamel on our teeth, leading to cavities and tooth decay. When we consume sugary foods and drinks, the bacteria in our mouths feed on the sugar and produce acid as a byproduct. This acid can then attack the enamel on our teeth, which is the hard, outer layer that protects our teeth from decay. Over time, the repeated exposure to acid can cause the enamel to weaken and break down, leading to cavities and tooth decay. In addition to this, consuming sugary foods and drinks can also lead to the formation of plaque on our teeth. Plaque is a sticky film of bacteria that forms on the teeth and gums. When we consume sugary foods and drinks, the bacteria in the plaque feed on the sugar and produce even more acid. This acid can then cause further damage to the enamel on our teeth and increase the risk of tooth decay. To protect our dental health, it is important to limit our intake of sugary foods and drinks. We should also brush our teeth twice a day with fluoride toothpaste, floss regularly, and visit the dentist for regular checkups and cleanings. Chewing sugar-free gum can also help to stimulate saliva production, which can help to neutralize the acid in our mouths and protect our teeth. The World Health Organization recommends that we limit our daily sugar intake to no more than 10% of our total calorie intake, or roughly 25 grams of sugar per day. However, the average American consumes around 82 grams of sugar per day, which is more than triple the recommended limit. In conclusion, sugar is bad for our health and can be just as harmful as alcohol. Consuming too much sugar can have a negative impact on the brain, liver, heart, immune system, skin, waistline, and dental health. To reduce our sugar intake, we should aim to eat whole foods, such as fruits, vegetables, and whole grains, and avoid processed foods that are high in added sugars. We can also look for alternative sweeteners, such as stevia and monk fruit, that are lower in calories and have a lower impact on blood sugar levels. By making small changes to our diet and lifestyle, we can reduce our sugar intake and improve our overall health and well-being. Thank you for watching this video on why sugar is bad for our health and can be just as harmful as alcohol. At Healthy Lifestyle Tips, we believe that making small changes to our diet and lifestyle can have a big impact on our overall health and well-being. We hope that this video has inspired you to reduce your sugar intake and make healthier choices. If you found this information helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel, Healthy Lifestyle Tips, for more tips and insights on living a healthy and balanced life. Don't forget to hit that like button and share this video with your friends and family. We appreciate your support and look forward to seeing you in our next video.